We are back here at Las Vegas Market for another edition of Las Vegas Market Live for Nationwide Marketing Group, and always a fun time being able to pop into the best home furnishings room and showroom and sit down with you, Mr. Brent and Allie, taking a load off. You make it comfy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we appreciate you guys coming in. It's always an enjoyment to have you guys in the showroom, and who doesn't love Las Vegas in the summertime?
My shoes aren't quite sticking to the pavement right now, but I know we're getting close.
Yes, I agree.
Awesome. Well, great to be able to cool down with you in the showroom, and what's working at this market? What are you guys showing off, and what's really driving it for you here in Vegas?
Yeah, for us, it's Las Vegas showroom or market is more of a carryover from High Point. So. Everything that we introduce in High Point gets carried over to the West Coast, and we have a really good West Coast presence out here with our customer base. So it's nice for them to have the opportunity to come in here and kind of see some of the product for the first time that we introduced at High Point. And we had a really good introduction in High Point. So it's the leather chairs, some stationery, some more motion groups, and so they're coming in. They're kind of sitting and feeling in it for the first time, but. Yeah, stationery for us is kind of the product line that's kind of carrying the load right now. So that's kind of where they're pushing. Obviously, chairs for us with our special order capabilities and the different fabrics that you can offer on those chairs seem to be doing really well right now.
Yeah, I know we talked about it beforehand, but give you the chance to on camera. The dabble in a little bit of everything, unique with Best. So talk about the advantages that provides a retailer.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a one-stop shop for them for sure. I mean they can do the motion, the chairs, the reclining, nursery, dining chairs. And we have so many different product and fabric combinations that they can kind of switch and choose from. It really gives their customers an opportunity to special order, and special orders for us right now is kind of pulling the cart. We've seen the percentage of special orders. The consumer that's coming into the store, they want to buy what they want.
Yeah.
It's not so much promotional for us that we've seen promotional items. It's more custom special order products, like the stationery, like the chairs, and motion for us, sitting in this group right here is doing really well for us. Modular sectionals. So yeah, it's really a kind of a broad array of things that are kind of clicking and working for us right now.
And being in all of those different areas and categories, you kind of get to see the trends as they go across all of them, right? So what sort of stands out to you right now from a trending perspective? So
green fabric seems to be the top priority right now, and we introduced a new green fabric on a new sofa in High Point, and that green fabric sold out in 2 weeks after High Point. So
wow.
Now we're scrambling. You try to put the crystal ball out there and see which fabrics are going to do the best, but when you get a hot fabric like that takes off and does really well for you, and now you're trying to scramble to catch back up and not hold on to orders too long because they get a little impatient, and that's fine. We do our best, and I'm sure everybody has their issues with containers right now being the way they are, but getting that fabric in, getting that product out the door, we don't want it sitting too long, and we do it as best we can.
No, that's awesome. Looking ahead to the back half, what advice would you give retailers, or what would you tell them your outlook is for what you're expecting, how things go
Sure.
the back half of the year?
Yeah, I mean, right now I think everybody is kind of in the same boat from, being retail being a little soft, but it is summertime, so I think we're more in that seasonal pattern. We're hopeful for the back half of this year. Once we get all the kids back to school, everybody's done with vacations, kind of everything kind of calms down a little bit. Obviously, it's election year, so that plays a role into it as well. But once we get in, we're going to have. For us, we're planning on having one of our largest introductions ever at High Point this fall. So we're really excited about that. We've been back home at the factory in Indiana. We've been really kind of up in R&D, just hammering away and getting those products ready to go. So we're really excited about that, and I think that's kind of the right time for us to have such a large introductions, because I really do feel like once we get into the fall months, things are going to kind of normalize a little bit, and we're going to pick back up and start seeing those orders increase. So we're just looking forward to that. And
right.
Fingers crossed that does happen.
I feel like everything you're talking about kind of answers what I'm about to ask as it is, but to ask the question, to you, the things that are, advice you would give to a retailer today to drive that traffic into their stores, what would you tell them?
Yeah, I mean, for us, it's, obviously every manufacturer is going to be different, but for us, it's just our special order capabilities.
Yeah.
I mean, be patient. Obviously, let's get through these summer months. And keep your head above water. We're not going anywhere. We're fine. We're in a good spot. But for us, it's let us be your warehouse. You don't have to warehouse a ton of our product because of our quick lead times, the way we can turn product and get it out the door as quickly as possible. We don't want to warehouse a bunch of stuff. We manufacture. That's what our factory is built for. It's, that machine is built for special orders. And that's what we like to see. We warehouse quite a bit of fabric, somewhere between $5 to $6 million worth of fabric on hand. So we're turning and burning that fabric as quickly as possible. The customer doesn't have to warehouse 100 recliners. They can buy 5, they can buy 10, they can buy 15, and we can replenish that stock really, really quick, which is important to them because they don't have that warehouse cost.
Right.
So we're trying to do our best to help them understand, let us be our warehouse, let us be your warehouse, and save that cost. Yeah. And then we can just get that product out the door and to them quickly as possible.
No, incredible. Well, we look forward to seeing those new introductions and everything else coming down the back half of this year. But appreciate you inviting us in, and we got a lot of walking around and new product to see. So appreciate it, and get back out there, have some fun.
Right. Thank you.